Los Angeles Chargers and the New Orleans Saints. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from the Superdome. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
In the course of the game, we focus on the offense and the defense, and we give lip service to the special teams. It's way bigger than that. The third phase of any football team, and special teams provided the spark to begin this game.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
And he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and
4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Jameis to throw it. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Winston. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Fourth down, Winston. There's Chris Olave. And he is going to have the Saints 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
That's good for the Saints.
Kamara up the middle. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Chargers 44-yard line.
Here's Winston. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. So now after the sack, Winston and the Saints needing to figure out what to do. Tough play, 3rd and long. In motion left is Thomas. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to take over here up near the 40. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. but I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. His size, he's a smaller back. He can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A very early momentum changer there, actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down, felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, Herbert. And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Now it's Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
On 4th down, Herbert. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Chargers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Brandon Staley telling his troops to stay out there and go for 2. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
A give to Kamara running right. They get 1 yard back there to make it 2nd and 14.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give them a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. 6-0 our score after 1.
Saints, nothing.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Winston. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Third and long for Winston. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. DeAndre Carter back deep. That's taken on the 25. 51 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Herbert on 1st down now. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. A shotgun snap for Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a 1-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 6-yard line.
Again, they'll run with Ingram. And this play doesn't work at all as he's going to be marked down behind the line after the dive. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Back near his own goal line, Winston. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he's able to get it out of there. On the return, Carter. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
At their own 44-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Herbert got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on the first down. They didn't get all of that. And now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Herbert on 3rd down now. In trouble, and he's taken down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. He'll return it from the 6. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. On 1st and 10, Winston. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10 to throw, Winston. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Winston. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, Charles, they were so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.